I have no idea how to start this video, so let's just get into it. I guess hi James would be a good place to start, so hi James. Thinking through all the things that I have to say in this video, it kind of came across my mind that it would do better as an outline format than a video format, but we'll just have to make do. I just mean that what I have to say is very categorized and to an extent subcategorized, so let's just get started. First of all, there's change. Now I'm going to try to ignore my rather pedantic urges to just spend a lot of time addressing things like your word choice and just little things that kind of had me confused, but I think I know what you're talking about. Really, the biggest thing I'm talking about with this is the whole progressivism, which I'm not entirely convinced is a word. I think, or at least assume that you're talking about progressivism, which I'm not sure is the greatest fit for what we're talking about here either. Not to completely discount it, because I do have some things to add to that front as well, but more on that in a second. With just changes in general though, especially with us going off to college soon, I think it's something that's really pressing. I also think that it might be something best taken care of in private though, not through video, just for the sake of the people watching this. That might be a rather boring discussion. But yeah, there are just sort of inherent changes that will inevitably have to be addressed with just schedules changing and them being more demanding, and really all I have to say to that is that I'm not really too worried. I'm sure we can work around our schedules, and especially considering that with all the stuff that we're going to be learning and talking about, I'm sure there are going to be plenty more things to talk about. So I think that's going to work out for the better, especially since I've kind of been thinking for a while that we've sort of lost a bit of luster on this channel. Now I really hesitated to bring this up because, well, so far as I could tell, there's really not a whole lot to be done about that. That wouldn't involve like changing our MO on this channel or changing our content or only doing duct tape videos. And apart from the last thing there's really nothing on that list that appeals to me. But yeah, I think this one's going to be one of those problems that sort of fixes itself because, well, we're just gonna have much more interesting conversations, I feel like, once we get into the swing of things. Because really, that is sort of something that's held me back in the past, not so much on this channel per se, but in general. As a non-Republican, when I don't really know something about a topic, I'll be really hesitant to speak to that topic because I really don't want to say something that's incorrect or something that I might regret later. And so, for example, my political commentary is rather limited to that sort of low-grade, cheap shot kind of humor. Not to say that I'm really that interested in getting into politics, because really it's just kind of depressing. But in general, it's just really satisfying feeling like I do know enough about something or have had enough experience in a field to speak to that thing or field. So yeah, while there are things we definitely need to figure out when we go off to college, I think it'll work out for the better. Also, as a side note, I found it rather funny when you said the words going off to college, because I said those same words in a chat and Jeff more or less laughed at me. The other thing I was thinking about was admittedly sort of random even. I'm not sure how many of you people saw James's video yesterday before he fixed it. James, going by the fact that you left it on the channel unlisted, I'm assuming that it's okay with you that I link it around here? Yeah, for whatever reason, James's first render of his video yesterday came out really jumbled, like the clips weren't in the right spots. And I was a little confused when he said bye Spencer only a few minutes into the video, but aside from that, it really kind of made sense. And it wasn't until the end of the video that I realized that it really wasn't correct, because there was no ending to the video. But yeah, it was just really funny because some of the things you said, with the jump cuts even, made sense, just they meant different things. I think my favorite part of it was when you said something along the lines of everything's shifting, everything's changing, except Twitter. And unfortunately my battery is dying as per that yellow flashy thing on the viewfinder. So I think I'm gonna wrap it up here, which is okay because I really don't have much more to say and I've already been talking long enough as it is. But yeah, I just really wanted to get that in there because I did really find it interesting, and yeah. But yeah, that's about it, and Jeff, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.